Good evening, friends. Welcome and thank you for your valuable inputs. If you've noticed, most of your inputs are always placed on Twitter so that more people can read about your comments and suggestions. Tomorrow, friends, we will continue with part 5 of SSR Diary, which will be read by Deepthi Pinati, who has taken the trouble of decoding it. Now, for the latest news. According to the Delhi High Court, there will be no stay on the use of Sushant Singh Rajput's name and image for movies. And Delhi High Court refuses the Sushant Singh's father's plea. The Delhi High Court on today dismissed an application filed by Sushant Singh Rajput's father, Krishna Kishore Singh, seeking to restrain filmmakers from using the name, lifestyle, or likeness of the late actor in proposed movies on his life. A single bench of Justice Sanjeev Narula refuses to grant ex parte ad interim injunction to restrain filmmakers from using SSR's name, caricature, lifestyle, or likeness in their forthcoming films or projects. Friends, remember, this is the same judge who recently ordered WhatsApp and other social media platforms to immediately suspend accounts sharing Salman Khan's movie Radhe. I'd like to ask the judge, my lord, when the SSR case is still under investigation and has not reached any conclusion, what right does any filmmaker have to make a film on his life without knowing the whole and absolute truth? Without meaning to cast any aspersions on the judiciary, I would ask how a father's plea can be dashed to the ground to appease some vultures trying to make a quick buck on movies about his life. So, is judiciary standing with people who want to either distort the truth of Sushant's death or make a quick buck? I'm told the movie Nyaya releases tomorrow. As advocate Vivekananda said on social media, the death of Sushant Singh Rajput is under CBI investigation by order of Supreme Court. There is no conclusive report submitted as yet. Thus, reputation, privacy rights of SSR ought to have been protected by Delhi High Court's single bench judgment, which is flawed. They can challenge this before division bench of DHC and get a stay on the said order of single bench. According to the suit, filed through advocates Akshay Dev, Varun Singh, Abhijit Pandey, and Samruddhi Vendbhar, Nyay is scheduled to be released tomorrow, while the shooting has commenced with regards to another movie called Suicide or Murder, A Star Was Lost, and another movie, Shashank. So 3 movies in the offing on Sushant. The defendants, the filmmakers, are taking advantage of the situation and have been trying to encash this opportunity for ulterior motives. Thus, Plaintiff Singh has apprehension that various plays, movies, web series, books, interviews, or other material may be published which could harm the reputation of the son of the plaintiff and his family, claimed the suit, which has sought damages of over rupees 2 crores from the filmmakers for loss of reputation, mental trauma, and harassment to Rajput's family. It has also claimed that in case a movie, web series, book, or any other content of similar nature is allowed to be published or broadcasted, it would affect the right of the victim and deceased for a free and fair trial, as it may cause prejudice to them. The suit has also contended that Sushant, being a well-known celebrity, any misuse of his name, image, caricature, style of delivering dialogues also amounts to infringement of the personality right vested with the plaintiffs, besides amounting to acts of passing off. Looks like in India everything is about money and power. And people like SSR, who have a different approach and philosophy in life, are killed. And the few people fighting for him have a million obstacles in their paths. So here I'd like to salute all the YouTubers who are, who have not given up on their mission to reveal what has actually happened in Sushant's death, and all the public who have joined as one hand to bring this, a mission to a right, conclusion. What is more, looks like the Times of India, a mainstream media, has taken the sole responsibility of making Riya Chakravarti appear as the perfect Indian woman. From the title, the most desirable woman, which itself we know is fake, to now reporting that she will be playing the role of the chaste, strong, and beautiful Draupadi in a film inspired by Mahabharata. Nothing seems to shock us anymore. The report states, an anonymous source, this would be a massive project with a unique and different take on Mahabharata and the character of Draupadi. The world that it will be set in will be modern and contemporary, something that hasn't been done before. The role of Draupadi has been offered to Riya Chakravarti, and she is considering it currently. The discussion is very initial, though. When they say that she is considering the role, it's as though she has a whole list of roles to her, to choose from. I wonder why all these bad guys and gals are only interested in portraying roles from our Puranas and history. If they love Hinduism and our culture so much, why do they badmouth our culture in every series in Netflix and other OTP platforms? A Twitterati, Dharmendra Kumar Mishra, has very aptly said in Hindi, Dear sir, ये कैसा सिस्टम है? अब मैंने सुना है ताई को द्रौपदी का रोल ऑफर मिल गया, जिसको सजा होना चाहिए मजा में है. कैसे कानून है सर? सीबीआई में सामने सब कुछ है मगर उनको कुछ मिलता ही नहीं है. Brilliantly summed up by Dharmendra Kumar Mishra in Twitter. Meanwhile, Nitish, who was a co-star in Sushant's, co-star in Kedarnath, makes a surprising claim. As we all know, June 14th will mark the first death anniversary of Bollywood actor Sushant Singh Rajput. Almost a year ago, the actor left all of us suddenly, and his passing away left people in a state of shock. Not just his family and fans, even his friends and colleagues from the industry couldn't believe that he is no more. Now, ahead of his death anniversary, many of Sushant's co-stars and friends are coming forward to talk about the lovely memories that they have of him. In the midst of it, Sushant's Kedarnath co-star Nitish Bharadwaj has reacted to the reports of the late actor getting hooked to drugs on the sets of their film directed by Abhishek Kapoor. Talking to ET Times. Again, friends, you must note, this is only a report. And what has been quoted as in the late actor getting hooked, we know this is fake news. Okay, but anyway, he is reacting to this fake news. Talking to E Times, the senior actor claimed that Sushant used to smoke a cigarette, but he was very agile-minded. Someone who does drugs is not agile like him. Neither do they talk so intelligently. At least that's what I think, he told the entertainment portal. The actor further mentioned that though he has never lit up either a tobacco or drug-filled cigarette, he knows that if one smokes such a cigarette, it has a distinct smell. Speaking of Sushant and Sara Ali Khan, he claimed, I had never seen Sushant and Sara with heavy eyes or on a trip. They were so normal. Sushant was in a different zone. We would talk about cosmology and the science of planets and galaxies. Walking down memory lane, the veteran actor revealed that he and Sushant were supposed to have an evening where the Chichore actor would show him stars. Unfortunately, they couldn't materialize the plan. Nitish, who also played the role of Lord Krishna in Bia Chopra's Mahabharata, said that his last message to Sushant was 36 hours before the actor lost his life. The veteran actor was further asked if he felt something different about Sushant during his last conversation with him. To this, Nitish said that he never felt for once that Sushant was not fine. That being said, he signed off by saying that SSR had requested him to visit his place and he had agreed to it. In a totally different news, which is a very shocking and chilling piece of news. In Kerala, a woman was confined inside a flat by a live-in partner. She was beaten, raped, and tortured for weeks. Based on the victim's complaint, an FIR was registered and police have issued a lookout circular against Martin Joseph Purikotin, who has been absconding ever since. In a shocking incident reported from Kerala, a 24-year-old woman was allegedly locked up in a flat in Kochi where she was tortured and sexually assaulted for months by her live-in partner, Martin Joseph. As reported by the New Indian Express, after being repeatedly raped and subjected to torture, including physical assault, the woman finally managed to flee the captivity and alerted the police. A case of rape, wrongful confinement, criminal intimidation, and threat to life has been registered in the Ernakulam Central Police Station based on the complaint by the victim. The incident that happened in a flat in Marine Drive, Cochin, between February 2020 and March 2021 was brought to the fore after one of the victim's friends released images of her with scars and burn marks all over her body. The victim, who is a fashion designer by profession, was in a live in relationship with the accused businessman Martin Joseph from February 15, 2020. They had first stayed in a flat in Kadavantara before relocating to Marine Drive. She claimed that the accused persuaded her to invest rupees 5 lakhs in a stock market where he did business, offering her a monthly return of rupees 40,000. However, he did not pay back the money. During her stay last year, the accused reportedly physically and mentally assaulted her, as well as threatened to murder her. Finally, in December 2020, she broke up with him. Later, the victim decided to give the accused another chance and return to live with him once more. As per reports, the woman was imprisoned in the flat and violently assaulted from February 2021 to March 8, 2021. The accused raped her and took nude images of her, threatening to send them to her parents if she did not cooperate. He had also beaten her with a broom on multiple occasions. He forced her to drink her urine. The accused also allegedly inflicted burn injuries on her. The victim further revealed how the accused had many a time beaten her up with a belt, poured hot water mixed with chili powder on her, and tortured her physically and mentally. The State Women's Rights Panel intervened and chastised the police for delaying the investigation. The case has now been taken up by the State Women's Rights Panel, which has ordered the police to investigate the matter in detail. It has chastised the police for delaying the investigation and has also directed them to provide protection to the victim. Earlier, the victim said she was being pressured to drop her complaint. In the Mehul Choksi case, it is said that he was honey trapped and abducted. The latest news is that Mehul Choksi's former associate reveals details of the Gitanjali group. Nirav Modi Vrishank Jain informed that the diamond assorting was going on continuously at a very good pace. Jain has claimed that many times employees were not able to eat food. He added that during its peak, the Gitanjali group was doing well in business and started bringing in more goods like jewelry. He also reported and revealed that fellow fugitive and economic offender Nirav Modi used to work under Mehul Choksi. Gitanjali was among the top 3 diamond companies at that time. Their sale was growing sky high and their clientele was growing crazy. Back in those days, the company was doing extremely well. Then they started getting more goods and started with jewelry, which was branded. It was doing well, at least on paper, I guess, Vrishank Jain stated. We've even seen Nirav Modi working under Mehul Choksi during those times. He used to come in and sit with him to learn how to do the work, Jain added. Mehul Choksi launched the first Gitanjali jewel stores in South Mumbai's Hugh Road around 2006 to 2007, which turned out to be an instant success. Recollecting the first store, Jain added that it was successful and had celebrities coming in. He also said that the newly launched jewelry store had a wide range of products. In another revelation, Jain also said that Choksi transported and routed money from one sister company's account to another account for profiteering. We had seen a lot of products getting off the shelf very easily, so I think we had a good start with the brand. Later on, we noticed that they were selling goods to their sister concerned companies, and those sister concerned would sell it further to another sister company. Therefore, the goods were being sold from one country to another in the same companies. Because of this, they were discounting their bills so that the bank could discount them and give loans. So for one product, they were getting loans in 6 to 7 countries. Jain later added that in the diamond business, if goods are sent from one country to another country or another firm and the person sells it, then the banks provide a BL. He added that the BL can be discounted with the bank. Further, when the person discounts it, he gets some money before the seller is paying, so the bank is guaranteed. Again, the same good is exported to another country and the other country is getting the loan continuously, and it's a rigorous action. This is how the credit goes up and they were creating bigger businesses with it, said Jain. Mehul Choksi declared prohibited immigrant by Dominica. Meanwhile, in a major setback to Mehul Choksi, the Dominican government has declared him as a prohibited immigrant. The country's National Security and Home Affairs Ministry has ordered its police to take necessary action to remove Choksi from Dominica as per the procedure. Ministry has also intimated Choksi if his declaration as a prohibited immigrant on May 25th. It has also told Choksi that he is not allowed to enter Dominica and that the police have been instructed to take all the necessary action to have him repatriated. While Queen's Counsel and several advocates and senior advocate Harish Salve has hinted at Choksi's early deportation to India, his kin and lawyers have said that Choksi will have to be repatriated to Antigua and Barbuda as he's a citizen there. Now, something interesting about the farmers' agitation, friends. Look at the plight of the farmers' agitation movement. Was it to agitate, for a rightful cause, or to have and enjoy food, drinks, massage? And now, here is a report of a gruesome rape. Tikri border rape case. Arrested accused confesses of raping the West Bengal girl in the train and at the farmer protest site. The main accused, Anil Malik, has reportedly confessed that he, along with his accomplice, Anup Chinaut, had raped the deceased victim in the train as well as that at the farmers' protest site on the Tikri border. The Jhajjar police on Wednesday arrested the 3 accused wanted in the rape case of a 25-year-old woman who came from West Bengal to participate in the protest at the Tikri border site. Following the arrest, the main accused, Anil Malik, has reportedly confessed that he, along with his accomplice, Anup Chinaut, had raped the deceased victim in the train as well as at the farmers' protest site on the Tikri border. Besides the accused, Anil Malik has also confessed of having recorded the incident, the video of which has been recovered by the police. The 3 accused were produced before a local court today and have been sent to police custody for further investigation. The police have said that they have all the required evidence in the case. Police had been in the lookout for the 3 accused since May 8th, when the victim's father filed a complaint alleging that his daughter was sexually assaulted at the Tikri border. This was some 8 days after the purported incident had taken place. The police, in turn, had announced a reward of 25,000 each for the arrest of Anil Malik, a resident of New Delhi, and his accomplice Anup Chinaut of Hisar, and Ankush Sangwan of Charki Dadri. Bahadurga DSP Pawan Sharma, who is heading the SIT, said, after interrogating 22 people, we learnt that Anil had raped the woman and Anup had supported him. The DSP also informed that a woman named Yogita Suhag had told the SIT that she had made a video of the victim in which she had alleged that Anil had misbehaved with her when they were coming to Tikri. Meanwhile, in a love jihad case, a discussion on a clubhouse chat room has triggered some heated debates between Christians and Muslims in Kerala. The recent discussion on love jihad held by some Christian groups on the voice chat platform Clubhouse has angered Muslims in the state, reports New India Express. According to the New Indian Express report, some Christian groups had organized a discussion titled Christian Youths This Way on Clubhouse earlier this week. In the chat sessions organized by the members of the Christian community, some of the speakers had raised issues such as love jihad and had allegedly made some communal remarks against the Muslim community. The remarks by Christians have irked the Muslims in the state, who are now trying to speak to the Christian groups on the same in an effort to address the issue. Some of the utterances in the session were not merely anti-Muslim but also anti-human. It was indeed shocking to hear such comments in the public space, said a Sunni scholar, Bashir Faizi. Interestingly, Father Noble Thomas Parakal, who had participated in the discussion, said the issue was love jihad cannot be fully written off as baseless. However, all interfaith marriages cannot be put under the category. There is a pattern that is discernible throughout the state that compels us to suspect a design behind it, he said. Father Noble, who is the public relations officer of Manantawadi Diocese, said the present discussion should be seen in the backdrop of historical events such as the genocide of Christians in Armenia and the brutalities unleashed by the Islamic State. Defending their criticism against Islam, Father Noble said the Islamic preachers such as Akbar have been insulting their religion for the past 2 decades. The Christian priest said there is a feeling that the entire Muslim community supported the PFI in the Hadia love jihad case. Panakat Sadiq Ali Tangal's newspaper article hailed the conversion of Hagia Sophia into a mosque, which was also provocative, Father Noble said. Meanwhile, in Mumbai, a building collapses. Bharatiya Janata Party leader Devendra Fadnavis and Railway Minister Piyush Goyal on Thursday expressed grief over the death of 11 people due to building collapse in Mumbai's Malad. Fadnavis offered his condolences to the families of victims while hoping for the speedy recovery of those who are injured. Residential structures in Malad's suburb collapsed on Wednesday as torrential rain lashed the city. That's all the news for today, friends. Let me also have a look at your comments. Yes, Sanjana, is this a joke? Kriya to play Draupadi. Yes, it sounds more of a joke. Sanjana, gangs of Vadala, as he mentioned in his slides, is as untrue as they want you to believe is true. So let's not forget that. And because he asked us not to believe the movies they make for exactly this. Ritu Khar, good evening, Ritu. Good evening, Leena. Why no arrests after Harris Khan? The agencies are fooling about with our emotions. So, Chitra, how can you come to such a conclusion so fast? Things are happening. You need to be patient. File petition in SC against flawed order of Delhi HCSC. Absolutely, SK. That is the next. That's what they should do next. SK family lawyer must file a petition in Supreme Court against the flawed order of Delhi HC. No film can be made in a case pending conclusion. Absolutely. SC must find the HC court judge for wasting SC's time. Set an example. Well said. SK people must boycott Bollywood. Justice for SSR. Ria to. Good evening, Jay. Welcome. Thank you for joining, Stella. Good evening, Bindu. Thank you for all your comments on social media as well. KB, good evening. Good evening, Lakshman. Thank you for joining. SKS, this is truly disgusting. Yes. Good evening, Ranjita. Sadik. Good evening, Jyotishman. Ranjita, absolutely true. This is the biggest mockery of judicial in India. Every day, Ranjita, we cease to be now surprised. Every day brings something absolutely shocking. Good evening, Gloria. Welcome. These judges should be ashamed of themselves. Such people occupy important posts. Yes. Maha Mukherjee, pathetic Indian judiciary. Sadik, those movies will distort facts and thus play against public opinion. Yes, that is, see, the whole thing is about whitewashing criminals. This is what is happening at the moment. And there's plenty of money coming from, the underworld. Anjita, atrocious. Payal, ashamed of judiciary system. Absolutely. Shivanand, if anyone tried to encash on the death of SSR, no one should see it. Please do not encourage for the good of it all. Yes, I think this advice from Shivanand Deshpande is very important. Friends, please note and spread the message. None of us should see this movie. And even if you, want to write something, please you speak the truth and say that such movies should not be allowed. Devanushi, this is absolutely ridiculous, unfair. How can we trust these judicial system in India? The Delhi High Court is now coming under a lot of speculation, Devanushi. Manjit Kaur, welcome. Thank you for joining. Ranjita, it's clear PR to improve RIA image. Jyotishman, reforms needed in judiciary as well as police in India. 100% agree. Sadik, really everything is possible. It greatly needs a change of name, Bharat. Ranjita, welcome. Panati, ashamed again. Today, I think all of the SSRians are absolutely livid over this news that the High Court, the Delhi High Court, has given us. Bhandari, hello, welcome, Bhandari. Devanushi, seems the crooked influences are stronger than the judicial system, mainstream media. Sadiq, those judges should be forced to go on retirement. Yes. And I think, Sadiq, also that their assets should be checked. I mean, how rich they are, how many houses they have. All this should be checked. Sanjay, good evening. Not trying just to cash, but certainly laundering the money. Yes. We must continue to boycott Charsi Bollywood, KB. मंजीत कौर, मैंने सुना सुशांत के बनी हुई फिल्म रिलीज हो रही है. How can it happen if the case is not finished? Yes, this is what we are all asking. Jyotishman, 47% of politicians in India have criminal cases against all parties. Reform should begin from the top. Yes. FN, judicial, police, and elections reforms are mandatory now. Overhaul of these systems are the need of the hour. Yes. Manjit Kaur, it proves that the culprits are bigger and more powerful than the. It proves, yes, that the culprits are bigger and more powerful than the system of India. KB, that Chudail will be inside. Sadek, meanwhile, great, Modi is catching. You should mind your language. Ma'am, if you see closely, their children are also doing same as Bollywood, and they're also suffering from this. For money, anything can be done. Yes. Ria as Draupadi, LMAO, yes. Friends, viewers, I would wish that you use sensible language when you pass comments. Do not use. Sushma, feeling so down, ma'am. This Sunday is 13th of June. No results yet. CBI, please. Yes. Andrea, Bollywood is dead. Justice for our legend, SSR. Dude Sharma, everything is sold out. At least here at judiciary looks sold out. Bandari, in Indrani Vohra Aka Mukherjee should be. Bollywood gang is trying to keep her happy because their neck is in Ria's hand now. But people should boycott Bollywood to show them their place. If you look at one thing and see the way Ria and Siddharth Pitani and all of them behave, they behave with so much of confidence. That itself shows that there's so much of money and power backing them. Manjit Kaur, ऐसी द्रौपदी होती तो सबको drugs दे. Yeah, that's a nice one. Sunita, ma'am, the children are doing the same. Yes. Anuradha, I feel our courts are blind, that they failed to look at a father's sentiments, whose son was brutally murdered. Absolutely. The case is still undergoing and CBI is yet to file a charge sheet. Shame. Alice, yes, Nitish Bharadwaj said all this. Nina, did you watch the solar eclipse today? I had to watch on internet in live because it was cloudy in my area of France. But it was not annular here, smaller eclipse than in India. Thank you, Stella, for this bit of news. Devanushi, trust and faith in the system is faltering. Hoping for divine intervention and karma to strike back. Faith in the Almighty is more powerful. That can move mountains. Yes, agree with you, Devanushi. Ranjita, this is again image cleanup. Sarah Khan, this time using SSRian sympathy by bringing Sushant into this. Sarah is even more devious than the others. Yuvan, ma'am, Ria is shut. Who will go to any extent to get roles? She must be selling herself to get these roles. SK, family lawyer must file petition in SC against flawed order. Yes, you've already mentioned that earlier. I think it's a very valid point. Andrea, too much corruption in Bollywood and company. It is rotten to the core. Fully boycott. Panjit, they are trying to shut our mouth who are fighting for the justice. Sorry to say, is देश का कुछ नहीं हो सकता. No, don't be so pessimistic, Manjit. Things will come out. Abha, thank you. Vidhi, ma'am, what's your take on Sanjay Raut's praise for Modi ji after PM meets in Delhi? Now they are really scared, Vidhi, because all this, they're trying to stop what is happening with the new, CBI chief also, reinstated. So all these things will, have to come out now. So that's what they're scared of. So they'll keep praising the Prime Minister. Stella, it seems that Ria has already sold her soul to evil. Yes. Lata's world, I can request only, my thought is saying, me, Bollywood, boycott completely. Yes, Lata. Good evening, Nima. Welcome. जिनी कैसे अलाउ कर दिया कोर्ट ने फैमिली को अपोज करना चाहिए आई थिंक जिनी दे शुड नाउ अप्रोच द सुप्रीम कोर्ट बिकॉज इट्स टोटली रॉन्ग लता नो मैटर विच मूवी एंड टेली शो इट इज बॉयकॉट सिंपली यस जिनी कदम किसके बारे में बात हो रही है ये you're talking about what Ginny? Deepthi ma'am is doing an excellent job. Yes. You can watch her tomorrow in the next part of the SSR diary readings. Stella, I had a lovely thought for Sushant today while watching the eclipse because he was so fond of, yeah, so nice. Nitin, good evening, welcome. Joshi, Supreme Court जाएंगे. Yes, that should be the next step. If the family lawyer is intelligent, he should go there. He should approach. What is this stupidity that's happening? Lata, media started covering up for Ria. Truly, all is money. Manjit Kaur, Jeannie Kadam, I'm also disappointed. Court case faisle se. Court is only for the bad people. KB, how disgusting and sick that man is. The woman is lucky she could escape, else imagine her plight. Yes. Where is Deepthi ma'am? Today she will not appear, Madhu. She is planning to come tomorrow. So you can come for our show tomorrow at 8 o'clock. All judge manipulated by Khan, Nitin. Looks like. Asha Thomas, Riya is fit for Draupadi role with more husbands. No, let us not make fun of Draupadi. Draupadi was, you know the story behind how Draupadi, had to live with, so many husbands. It's only because of a decision made by Kunti. So let us not make fun of our Puranas, Asha. So give respect to our culture and let us not make fun of it. Ginny, कोर्ट जाए बाद में वो तो बकवाद फैसले ही देती है बकवास फैसले ही देती है बट फैमिली ने अपोज करना चाहिए यस जिनी एग्री विथ यू Jyotipal, the SSR diary readings was an eye-opener. Please discuss the Pearl Puri child rape case. Sabotaging by Alt Balaji owner and T-Series owner Divya Khosla. It's a kind of ironic, Jyoti. See, just a year before, we were speaking about another minor, and the same people were, seem to be, involved. Here also, this lady has come back into the picture. It's very eerie. मंजीत कौर इस देश का मीडिया भ्रष्ट है काश इन सब के फैमिली मेंबर्स के साथ ऐसा हो तो ये समझेंगे या only if you get into their shoes they will know. Kareena Kapoor Khan has demanded 12 crores to play the role of Sita in a proposed movie on Ramayana. I wonder why these people are just making movies on Hindu Puranas and Hindu, history. It's like they don't have any other stories. They are so starved, Gurupada. Joshi, Supreme Court जाएंगे. Yes. Supreme Court, yes. Lata, Ginny Kadam, as we are family, also helpless in front of the system. Stella, is there any solution now for that film else than going in front of the theatres to say to people not to go and to respect? Yes, I think basically public is with the SSR, so I don't think anybody will go and see the movie. We should make them bankrupt. Joshi, Supreme Court जाएंगे. Absolutely. Jyotipal, Kareena, the half-naked item girl cannot be allowed to play Sita. Universe love you, just boycott movie. We need justice. Who the hell giving work to? Murderer Ria. Simply boycott, Lata. It's only in our reach. Yes. No movie on Ram Sita. Please, TV serial Ramayana. Best no moral disrespecting our Hindu sentiments by third-class bully actors. Asha, Ria is absolutely again. Ria, Asha, you please don't make such comments about our people, figures that we respect. I would. This is the second time I'm asking you. So if you do it again, then I'll have to remove you from this. Manjit Kaur, कातिल अगर एक कटी करते हैं तो वो 100 का भी कातिल कर सकते हैं. Money matter, nothing else. घोर कलयुग है. भगवान अब तो आओ प्लीज. Yes. सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएंगे हार नहीं मानेंगे. Absolutely. I saw all 4 videos of Deepji. God bless you. Bring all subjects and give nice information. Thank you, Seema, for your nice words. Jyotishman, I think just as they put film posters, SSRians should put posters next to the re-release film posters to the poster boycott Bollywood. Justice for SSR. Yes, that's a good suggestion, Jyotishman. Joshi Ashray, Supreme Court जाएंगे हार नहीं मानेंगे. Yes. Universe to play Sita role, lady has to have a clear conscience. So-called actors only know money. Deepa, these are really mindless people. Only could see money and drugs, not have at least sense of gratitude. Lata, Asha Thomas, Draupadi's brilliance with his feminism. She was fire. Riya is not a pinch. Yeah. So Asha, see, you should know. I don't know whether you're aware of Ramayana, please, and Mahabharat. See, in Mahabharat, see, Draupadi is the main character, and if you know her character, and you will only admire such a woman because of her strength, and the fact that she was humiliated by people. So please do not, compare her with such useless Bollywood people. Manjit, justice for SSR. जिनी आशा जी बहुत सारी फिल्म्स बनी है हिंदुइज्म के ऊपर, अब और नहीं देखना हमें. Bollywood, Bollywood, yes. Stella, yes. Joshi, if Modi ji didn't give justice for Sushant, I won't believe him anymore. Paul, is it true some YouTuber saying was doing yoga in Karan Johar drugs party? Paul Leto, now I think I'll need to remove you if you make such comments here. At least not on this channel. I'll have to remove you if you make such remarks. Boycott is the only way. Universe, a young generation will remember this version of Ramayana. Please boycott this so-called Ramayana by these stupid third class. We have best ones already. No one can come close to the Ramayana on Doordarshan. Yes. Hello, Minaji. Following your sessions for many days. Love it thoroughly. Thank you, Namita. Simple Minds Hema. Sara Ali opened a new Twitter account in September 2020. You will be shocked to see she's following only few accounts, all who are in our worst list, like Sonu Sood, NDTV, Mumbai Police, VMC. Please check. As September, NCB was in action. Yes. Vinal, simply boycott. Yes. Monica, they keep making fun of Hindu religion, then they want to play these same roles in movies. What a joke. This is what I find ridiculous. Deepa, if Riya is Draupadi, then where would we go to worship? Pushpalata, many channels spreading a propaganda to create doubt on Deepti. Please ignore them. You listen to what you think is right. Shruti, simply boycott Bollywood. Mini, Thackeray meeting Modi, most crucial for them at this point to save his son. Well, which he has been doing all this time. And serious charges should be leveled against him in both the cases. Yes, hope it leads to that. KB, that evil woman can never hold a candle even to Draupadi's shadow. Draupadi is much revered by Hindus worldwide. I won't celebrate any festival till we get SSR justice. Sri Devi and other innocent victims' truth is out. Shurpana ki role, acha. Monica, how can they make a movie on Sushant when the family has clearly denied any movies to be made on him? Well, that's how the Delhi court is working, it looks like. Shruti, how can a culprit roam freely in our country? They will make serials and movies on Hindu epics either. They will mock or need not watch them who have killed our beloved SSR. BTS lover, Kareena should make a movie on Quran starring Saif. I think BTS, we should not make fun of any religion. These are all very private things for people. This is all religions, I believe, should be respected. We should not make fun of any religion or their books. Mini, Thackeray, yes, we have already said that. Meenu, ma'am, इतने इंटेलिजेंट नहीं है बॉलीवुड का डायरेक्टर जो किसी और स्टोरी का पीआर मूवी बनाएंगे. यस. Thackeray meeting, yes. Mini, yeah, repeating that. Sanjay Shinde, why where there is SC? Most of the time, it seems that the cases go to SC because of the incompetence of High Court. Yes. Vinal Khurana, nobody will be saved. SSR murderers will get what they have for what they have done. Dumina, they have no respect for the Puranas or the people. They are merely trying to lure people to the theatres to pad their pockets and to cure their reputations. Monica, Draupadi was a respectable woman. Please don't. Yes. Entire Bollywood united to help Riya. That's what's happening. Yes. Entire Bollywood united to suppress Arnab. Monica, where is Mahesh Bhatt in all of this? He's gone into the background. Maybe he's shivering now. Bollywood prostitution world already boycotted Deepa. Bollywood elites killed SSR. Virginia, let them produce as many films. We fans, viewers, and SSRians have to boycott Bollywood movies and Ria's movies. Just praying for SSR and Disha Salian, justice for them, yes. Just as how Bollywood so-called celebrities are confident that they will ride this wave, we SSRians must be confident that we will get justice. Shruti, be united and we'll fight for justice till the end. SSR is truly a true soldier, like our real soldiers, yes. Will anything change? Will Bollywood actually change because SSR was fighting to bring out the dark secrets? I believe it will, Rima. Meenu, ये तक कि आज की songs का तो ये नहीं पता होता है कि where is head and where is the leg of the yes, Meenu, correct. Monica, the fact that they even think they can get away with something like murder says a lot. Yes. Dumina, is Deepti ji coming? Yes, she will be coming tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Please tune in at that time. Joshi, why Munji is not doing anything, man? They know Sushant is helping them, doing something good now. They're dead. They killed him. Please do justice. Joshi, remember that he's the person instrumental to bring in the new CBI chief who has a very good reputation, and he's the kind of person that the Mahavikas Aghadi are not very fond of because he knows the inside out of the SSR case and whatever is happening in Maharashtra. Shruti, SSR is our real hero. Yes. BTS, but Deepika and Akshay should be fined for spreading depression theory. A whole lot of people, BTS. Many, the discussions of worshipping these criminals for years and years, making them so powerful, so sad and dangerous. Monica, the story of the 50 SIM cards was never revealed. Why was Sushant changing so many SIM cards? He was clearly under threat. Can I join, man? Join what? We are not going on a live session, Srinivas. You can please put your comments. BTS lovers, entire world wants justice. Deepthi, you are doing so good. Keep doing. We want justice for SSR. Disgusting Bollywood. Mini, emotions are high, nerve-wracking, not acceptable. These disgraceful judgments that took few days before June 14th. What to expect? I don't think these people are, again, as we said, money seems to be everything. Monica, the whole world wants justice. Why doesn't India take foreign intervention as a help for SSR case? I can't continue to see his soul suffering like this. Yes, Monica. Jason, ma'am, justice for SSR. Yes. BTS, enough is enough. Justice for SSR. Monica, the story of the years. Perhaps it may be in the diary, I'm not too sure, but it was closer to the date before he died. Ma'am, why CBI is not working? Trust it, trust her, trust them. Changes are coming about. BTS are hard-earned money went to criminals. Yes. Geeta, Taimu's mom as Sita. I feel something fishy. All movies on our epics. Absolutely. Boycott Bollywood. Ma'am, CBI is not working. Minu, have faith. I admire you for focusing only on facts, evidences. I've been doing a lot of analysis from last August. I've been tagging you from day one. Please check Simple Minds Hema channel. Why CBI? Quite okay, Emma. Ali GP Kumaraswamy, it's really upsetting to hear today's verdict. Yes, it is meant to upset you. This is what the whitewashing, kind of whitewashing that's happening now because of the amount of money they have to hide, facts. Sadhna, good evening. You joined late. Boycott Nyai. Yes. I think Karina is a walking joke. She should make up her mind where she is from. If she's from India, then respect your roots and people's religion who are living there. Yes. Nirupama, why all of a sudden they want our epics as movies? Can't understand it. Jason, I think justice is only for powerful people in India. Main culprits should be punished. Sugar. Deepthi, Hema, you guys are doing a great job. Stella, today on internet, the eclipse in India has gathered people of all religions. It was a wonderful lesson. And Lola, boycott ads and cricket. Yes. Cricket should be the first thing that all Indians should boycott. Monica, we'll not give up on Sushant. Yes. Shobha, like the video, guys. Thank you. Please, friends, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't, and please share it. Shweta, we won't let SSR sacrifice go in vain. Rejoy, madam, please don't mind the documents provided by is not acceptable to me. I have a lot of questions. It's totally up to you, Rejoy, whether you have questions or whether you believe in it. This is totally your. It's very subjective. So I'm not opposed to what you think. Ankur, justice for SSR. Devanushi, Bollywood seems to distort and tarnish in Indian culture, Hindu culture, values disrupting the social system and the youth. We public need to be alert and completely strong reject such movies, series. Yes, Devanushi. Ginny, how Deepthi is coping with a security issue? Itna kuch kehna kaha unhone. Yes, she's careful about it. Minnie, you're so eloquent, articulate, and composed. Sheer pleasure listening to you, watching you. Many thanks, prayers for you always. Minnie, thank you, and I also love your name. Simi, please ask questions to Modi ji. Why it takes 1 year to solve a murder mystery? Rejoy, salute your honest approach. Thank you, Rejoy. KB, looking forward to tomorrow's session with Deepthi. Huge respect for the brave lady in the face of so many hurdles. Proud of your efforts. Nima, many sims were given to Sushant. I heard somewhere to monitor him. Boycott Bollywood, Mafia Khan, gang movies, justice for Sushant. Yes. Dhruv, feeling very sad about the HC decision. Don't be. They can now approach Supreme Court. I feel like the case is becoming more about drugs than about his murder. No, that's only because you can see what NCB is doing, Monica. There's a lot more happening, I'm sure. Aditya, what do you think Uddhav must have said to? I think he must have fallen at his feet. Anu Singh, justice for Sushant, and Disha. Simikum, soul is truly suffering, has no relief. When will we get justice? Why Modi ji being PM not imposing strict laws and rules to give justice to SSR? Said, chalo dukan start hogi. You're a great moderator. Thank you. Sushil, Meena ji, is Dipti from? I don't think so. I think she's from. She said she's from Orissa, but I think she also knows Tamil, so I'm not sure. We will ask her next time. Hari, why Modi doesn't give press conference on important issues? Like he created a Maya Jal on us and we got trapped now. Please trust him. Nima, I also heard Manjit, he also knows so much. Dhruv, and anyhow, we are with SSR family and we'll keep on asking for justice. Yes, please remain like this, Dhruv. See, when you're all here, united with us, the mission becomes stronger. Very powerful sentence coming from your side. Manjit, they are testing our patience. May God bless us. Meenu, you look so sweet while answering to every question. So sweet of you to say such words. Monica, we had a contact on a phone by the name of AU. Later on, it came out that it was a friend, but was it really? No. I would agree with you. Your doubt is right. Simikum, so you mean to say money will win and not the country? Shall we give our country to others to run? This is a question of national security now. So is it okay for Modi ji to be that? Simikum. Simikum, what we meant is the events that are happening presently. So, for example, if someone in the Delhi High Court is corrupt, we cannot do a thing. It's just like, see, when people, if you look at people, some may be good and some may be bad. You can't turn the whole country bad, isn't it? What we say, it is a generic, a comment saying that power and money can, buy many, sick souls. That is what is happening now. And there is a small group of people, who are fighting it. And we are all a part of that. Please try to have some faith and, positive energy looking at this case. We've been fighting from the day Sushant Singh has died. Do not take this lightly and make a mockery of it. Miss Yume, really appreciate what you're doing to get justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. Namita, there is no mention of Ria in the diary. Is it possible this leaked by them intentionally, as earlier chats for Ria's cause? Let us see. Let us wait and see, Namita. Devanushi agreed. Cricket should be boycotted completely. Rehana, justice for Sushant. Simiko, all sports clubs should be boycotted. Deepa Saha Sinha, we should respect our religion and forget those uneducated, illiterate who live in mafia. So, how could you think that they know Mahabharat? Yes. Alice, what is CBI waiting for? Express? They all know Angel was killed, and CBI is doing an amazing job. Simicum, we will be in this fight till SSR and our country gets justice. Yes. Not cricket by itself, just boycott IPL. Haribati. Rani, lovely. Thank you, Rani. Subramaniam, court judgments can be manipulated by money, as today's judgment confirms to me. It's so clear, that it makes me so, sad to read such news. Monica, why has Republic stopped taking SSR case? Are they under? I think they were warned by the Mumbai, government and the police, not to mention certain things. I think there's some he had to sign something, and perhaps that could be the reason. Sadhna, all trolling Vikas Singh. It's disgusting. Semigum, they have used drugs to weaken the youth and our future. This is something that you and I need to fight. We need to protect the next generation and the generation after that. And that's why we're all spreading this kind of message, so that everything is rooted out. And this is why we admire the federal agencies for working on this. I feel so bad for Sushant's family, especially his father. What's he going through? I hope he'll get soon now. As the CBI director has changed. Yes, right. I feel the same emotions. Alice, but I still feel NCB has to catch the big fish. Mr. Khatri is still not questioned. Why? Alice, I don't think that they will tell us, every detail of who they, they question. So let us wait, Alice. Let's have some patience. Deepti, ma'am, how can media cannot do reporting about science case but make a movie? Yes, this is the right question. Deepa Sinha, get well soon, CBI. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Jugal, thank you, Jugal, for joining. Rejoy, we all believe in her, ma'am, including whatever documents she shares. If you think otherwise, you're welcome to leave. You're not compelled to be here. Yes, KB. See, that's as simple as it is. We're not forcing anyone to listen to things that they are not, agreeable to. Hari, the first person to be arrested in the SSR case should be, I guess you meant should be, Mahesh Ashraf Bhatt. KB, we all believe. Thank you. Joshi, I discovered myself. There's a video going viral. I saw SSR room, which is in the left side. SSR found dead on the right side. Mitudi knows found dead room was not SSR. If she says that, itself solves. I hope, yeah. She started tweeting. If you have noted, she started tweeting. So which means that the fear within her is, going becoming less. Meenu, ma'am, why don't NCB threaten action against victims? You mean the accused? Or Amino, I didn't get your question. Pushpalata, probably they will cite drugs as a reason for SSR murder and hide everything. Shilpa, all people are playing politics. Sri Devi, when can we expect justice? Yeah, that is $1 million question. Shilpa, yes. Miss Yume, extremely devastated to see what's going on. So surprised to hear the brutality taking place in India. Justice for Sushant Singh. Kryptonite, I'm disgusted, honestly. Yes. Amita, justice for SSR. Shilpa, I don't trust anyone. All judgments only going against family and SSRians. Kryptonite, Aditya, what is your opinion about Vibhor? He still thinks SSR is alive. I wonder what happened to him. I think it's all crap. Totally gaming, love from Odisha. Monica, you find it odd that not trying to insinuate anything, but you find it odd that Mitu's demeanor was pretty calm and collected during SSR. Yeah, I too thought so. Shilpa, no, I don't trust anyone. All judgments only going against. Please don't be so depressed, Shilpa. I'm sure some good news should come. Hasina, please keep in touch with Deepthi madam because she's in danger now. You all are giving out the diaries. She knows how to take care of herself. She's been doing that even in the case of Sri Devi. So please don't need to worry about that. Totally Gaming, love from Odisha. Thank you, Totally Gaming. Alice, just remain united. Don't get into any conflicts. We all have to stay united for our angel Sushant. Yes, Alice. Jugal, AU is definitely involved in SSR. Anuradha, I feel our courts are blind that they failed to look at her father's sentiments, whose son was brutally murdered. The case is still undergoing CBI, and CBI is yet to file charge sheet. Shame. Har Har Mahadev. Ravindra, all dirty, cruel, so-called celebrities will suffer. उनका अंत बहुत बुरा होगा. I'll just take a few more comments and then we will. You can join me tomorrow with Dipti. Simikum, but justice must prevail without any loopholes. Peace. Modi has been fighting pandemic, farmers' protests, floods, China, funded media, journalists, George Soros. Just imagine his situation. SSR justice should be entirely blamed on Maharashtra government. I think this is the best tweet of that I've read today. Someone said has given a very logical explanation of what happened. And Maharashtra government is also responsible for the millions of deaths of so many innocent people, and they put the blame on others. Kryptonite. Monica did not see her at the funeral. Bollywood can do a million tricks, but the end is near. Vinasha Kale, Viprita Buddhi. Yes, Soumya. Aditya, do you think this meeting has anything to do with High Court's decision for SSR? No. This is purely money. See, kids from reality shows. I think this is another area. Yes, you may. Someone may have to look into this matter. Monica, she was at the funeral, absolutely. I just found her demeanor during the cop investigation a little calm. That's why. Yes, I agree with you, Monica. Finding balance, we should also keep an eye on what's going around. The diary may be a hot topic now, but may very well be a distraction. You're free to assume what you think is right. Golden Ganeshji, please tell Devji to all public all before force by powerful will dump that work. Manjit Kaur, Modi ji is best Prime Minister. Please don't criticize him. All people of country should do their duty with honesty. Yes, Manjit. Deepa, Bollywood, please don't make fun of our gods. Miss Yume, I knew that CBI will investigate into SSR murder case, but it'll take a while. Yes. I remember Rani didn't see her, Monica. Sonia, love the way you handle everything. Love from Canada. Welcome, Sonia. Thank you so much. Nima, Manjit Singh Dagar also has exposed so much. Yes. Bindu, from where did Deepthi get all this info? If you look at the first part, she's explained that Bindu. Simicom, why bribe and corruption isn't monitored by a government, especially government officials. See what happened to Ames report. Monica, oh yeah, she was never there. You're right. So strange. Her demeanor was unusual and uncomfortably calm. Lola, if they are free to make movies, why Arnab is not allowed to cover SSR? If he can bring the truth, they can't change facts. Yes. I'll boycott Sushant's biopic. I think all of us will, Simi. All the public will do that. Whoever is in favor of Sushant will not see such crap movies. Ma'am, do you think SSR will get? Yes, he will get. Prana. Monica, was SSR's death video uploaded? I think both his and Disha's may have been uploaded. Bindu, they can release a movie. So weird. Bindu, yes. Ashutosh, Kangana chup kyun hai? Please batao. After doing the U-turn, I don't know. Joshi, madam, you're reading every tweet. Thank you for your patience. No, it's because of your support that we are here as one hand, Joshi. We're all in this together. And when we share our thoughts, we become stronger. Ashutosh, Kangana Chup. This is, I think, after the U-turn, she has remained quiet and she may want more work. So she's pleasing the other side. So, Janya, are there any fast courts in our country? Why not take this SSR case there? Subramaniam, people should stay calm, yes, and have faith in Modi, as he cannot comment on all things leading to civil wars. We are in hot pursuit on border against China and ready for any eventuality. Yes, it's a very beautiful comment from you, Subramaniam. Monica, I agree with you. How did they release a movie then? Yes. I will have to stop here. Friends, please join me tomorrow with Deepthi for the next session of the readings of SSR Diary. Thank you, friends. You're all like a family for me. Every time you give me your comments, I feel so good that we're all in this mission for justice for SSR. Good night.